We have some important conversations to have here. This morning, protests are spreading across the globe, calling for human rights in Iran. A demonstration was held in Los Angeles last night in Westwood, and it comes in response to the death of Mahsa Amini, in custody of Iran's so-called morality police, after being arrested for wearing her headscarf in an improper way. Now, people in Iran, they've been protesting for days. At least 9 people have died since the violence erupted since over the weekend. This morning, we are talking to Sara Taghavi, an Iranian-American immigrant who's living here in San Diego since 2002. Good morning, Sara. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Now, we really want to get your perspective here. Obviously, you lived in Iran for quite some time. How does it feel now to watch what's unfolding there?
I feel the same angst, frustration, and being far away, desperation and fear. I choke up in admiration and pride watching brave men and women of Iran, young and old, from all walks of life, roaming the streets in Iran, demanding justice and an end to this dictatorship. It's heart-wrenching, yet inspiring. One thing I can do from afar, maybe the only thing I can do from afar, is to amplify their voices and their demands and stand in solidarity with them. The people of Iran need to be heard. Their voices need to be heard, and we need to be with them in their journey to freedom.
And Sara, if you can explain what it's like for women in Iran. I know for a lot of people here, to hear that, morality police are going around telling people to fix their hijabs, their headscarves. Tell us your experience. I mean, are there certain freedoms in Iran, or has that all been taken away? What did you go through there?
I was a toddler back then. But the Islamic Republic adopted a civil code based on a conservative Islamic law, Sharia. And it basically eliminates all the basic human rights, in particular women's rights, imposing harsh restrictions on women's dress, child custody, foreign travel, divorce, and the list goes on. So no human rights in Iran at the moment for the past 40 years. Women rights activists faces harassment, detention, intimidation, and threats. Those who challenged compulsory hijab and has been challenging to the extent that we see today face harsh sentences. But despite the restrictions and the danger of challenging these oppressive laws, women never stopped fighting for their rights to the extent that we see today in Iran.
Right.
They have reached their boiling point and risking their lives today.
Yeah, and all of this started, Sara, since the 1979 revolution, and then when you said that law took effect, really stripping women's rights, many people's rights there. But really, we're seeing protests now all around the world after the death of Mahsa Amini, getting word of that. And that's one of many horrific stories that we hear that come from there. But now we're seeing protests, we're seeing people rally for human rights, really calling attention to all the injustices that were happening. And we know that's risky. What do you hope, though, comes from all of this?
This is a tragedy and atrocity. It's crucial for us who have the means to increase awareness on the global scene to spread their voices by giving the world a clear view of the systematic oppression and brutality of the government of Iran. My hope is for the world leaders to acknowledge these atrocities for what they are.
I know this is hard, Sara. This is your home country, right? We want the best for the people of Iran.
Yes. Brave women in Iran are risking their lives, cutting off their hairs, burning their hijabs in protest, demanding justice, respect, and freedom under the slogan, Women, Life, Freedom, Zan, Zendegi, Azadi. My hope is for the world to stand in solidarity with them and be their voice.
All right, Sara, thank you so much. And I know it's hard to talk about what's going on and see what's happening, but it's so important, just as you said, to spread the word. So we appreciate you being on with us this morning.
Thank you.